Political discussion. Is India concerned about itself? Is Indian government concerned about itself? Certainly. Indian government is concerned about itself. This is what anyone would say. Is government of India concerned about itself? Certainly not. Government of India is not concerned about itself. Few people would answer in that way only. Anyway, now what is the news? Mr. Prime President of United States, Mr. Donald Trump, now he has reiterated, I believe, 46th time. Oh, I'm sorry, 46th time or 58th time. I don't remember that there were 8 fighter jets were shot down in the May time frame between war between India and Pakistan. May time frame, 8 fighter jets were shot down, and then he when the both sides, India and Pakistan, both sides, they were in constant touch with United States government. And Donald Trump is revealing in Miami. Okay, Miami is in Florida. So there, when he is attending some summit out there, there he is talking, Mr. Donald Trump, that he told both of them, India and Pakistan, both of them, if you don't stop the war, then I'm not going to do any trade deal with you both countries. You both are nuclear power equipped country, and so you cannot get involved in the war kind of situation. No trade, no commerce, no economics with both of your country if you don't stop the war. And then war got stopped. By that time, 8 fighter jet planes were shot down. 8 fighter jets. Okay, Donald Trump repeatedly he is saying that he mediated the ceasefire between India and Pakistan, and yesterday he talked it again. Only change is earlier he used to say 7 fighter jet planes were shot down. Now he is saying 8 fighter jets were shot down. Anyway, now there are many things that is going on. The biggest thing is India has to come out of the 50% tariff that has been imposed on India from the United States. Okay, till I believe kind of till July till July time frame, the trade between India and United States was the export of India. This is what better I would say. The export of India or trade between India and India. The import into India is less, but anyway, export from India to United States in June-July time frame was $8.8 billion per month. $8.8 billion per month. In September time frame, 8.8 to it became 5.5. I was searching for the data on October time frame. So looks like in October time frame, the export of Indian product into the United States has gone even down. United States is number one. India export products to the several countries, and United States as a destination is number one. Means 50% tariff on India. It is giving its setback. It is giving a setback on India. Around 40% export reduced in September time frame. Many news were coming. 70% has reduced. Now October time frame data is not coming. And after that, Mr. Donald Trump he has said 2 times, not one time, 2 times, that we had discussion with Indian Prime Minister. Means 2 times he had discussed conversation with Indian Prime Minister on telephone, and he assured, means Indian Prime Minister had assured him that crude oil from Russia is decreasing, and by December it will be almost it will be over. So now question is arising, is Indian government think about itself? Yeah, Indian government indeed it thinks about itself. And that's why when 50% tariff has been imposed on India, and then the prerequisite is that you have to stop buying crude oil from the Russia, then India is proceeding towards it. Anyway, what about crude oil? Export to America is decreasing 40%, 50%. What about crude oil from Russia? Till July time frame, India used to import 2 million barrel crude oil from Russia per day, around. Then in September time frame, news surface in October time, news surface that it has been reduced to 1.1.5 1.46 million barrel per day, from 2 to 1.46. All the state-owned companies, refinery like HPCL, IOCL, they have cut down by 50% buying the crude oil from Rosneft and Lukoil companies from the Russia. Now in October time frame, news is surfaced. This is till October. Now in November time frame, now means October last week. Now news is coming that per day crude oil purchase from Russia has gone down to 1.14 million barrel per day, from 2 million barrel per day 6 months back to 1.14 million barrel per day. Means India is reducing the purchase of crude oil from the Russia from November 21, November 21st, then it will go even drastically down because they have to raise purchase order. So purchase order, if you raise, then they will give you the oil. Next purchase order, you don't have to raise. In that manner, Indian oil companies are not issuing the new purchase order. Whatever has been raised earlier, it has effect till December. So from December onward, means Indian government is thinking about India in a manner that when Donald Trump is saying that by December the crude oil purchase from the Russia would be over more or less, he is exactly right. Means the way it is going on, all the news is coming that it will be over by November 21st only. Many purchase order would be over. A new purchase order has not been raised. Reliance, Mangalore refinery, HPCL, Jindal, these kind of refineries. Now they are again buying crude oil from the Saudi Arabia only, and they have given order to American companies also for the crude oil. So India is not in a phase to detach from the Russia. Okay, is it what Indian government is supposed to do in favor of India? Certainly. Because 50% tariff on India, when America is number one export target to India, then it makes sense because India is losing heavily. $86 billion is the export. And if it is going down by 50% or 60%, India is losing heavily, where India is saving merely 3 to 4 to 5 billion dollar from the Russia. In that manner, losing $90 billion in export is very high. So India is thinking about itself. This is the one answer. What is next answer? India is not thinking about itself. Now, when Donald Trump is saying that India had assured that it would stop purchasing crude oil from Russia by December, and then Donald Trump is seeing the report that day by day crude oil from the Russia is going down day by day, then he should rather invite Indian Prime Minister to come to the America. At least telephonic discussions should start, or at least some representative from the Indian government, they should proceed toward America, or their representative should come to India, so that the environment should be built up and Indian Prime Minister can go there and have a trade deal to reduce the 50% tariff to 16% tariff. Even everything is conducive, everything is smooth, and Indian government is ready now to have a trade deal with United States. Out of the way, Donald Trump has repeated the Jammu and Kashmir issue again, out of the way. And then he said he mediated the ceasefire. This is a very sensitive issue. Jammu Kashmir is a very sensitive to India, because from Jammu and Kashmir, Tibet part, Xinjiang part, Afghanistan part, Pakistan part, and Pak occupied Kashmir part, all are part of Indian subcontinent till 1947. Jammu Kashmir or Leh and Ladakh used to be considered as center of Himalayan region. All the trade used to happen from the Leh and Ladakh. That was the head office. So it's a very crucial to India. India must retain it. China has eye on Leh and Ladakh. Pakistan has eye on Leh and Ladakh. In that manner, it is very crucial to India. 1972 Simla Agreement with Pakistan. India has made it very clear. The signature was made that Jammu and Kashmir issue will be solved bilaterally. Not third party will come into the picture. But Donald Trump, the way 50 times or 60 times he has repeated that he mediated the ceasefire, this brings that Indian government is not serious towards its territory, that is especially to Jammu and Kashmir. Indian government at all, it is not serious about its territory. That is a very big thing. The question is arising, what Donald Trump wants. He wants India to stop purchasing crude oil from Russia. Or Donald Trump wants nomination for the Nobel Peace Award because many times I have said till till Indian Prime Minister, if till Indian Prime Minister is holding nomination of the Donald Trump for the Nobel Peace Award, Donald Trump will never get Nobel Peace Award because this is important. War between India and Pakistan, all of sudden it started, and then it would have involved China and Russia also. It could have gone for very big war. So kind of stopping this war actually makes sense from the Norway or Nobel Peace Award perspective. So Indian Prime Minister nomination to Donald Trump makes sense. Probably he will get 2026 Nobel Peace Award if Indian Prime Minister nominate. But if he nominates, then Simla Agreement or whatsoever, he will lose heavily in India. So he cannot nominate what Donald Trump wants. He wants nomination also, along with Russian crude oil, stopping Russian crude oil purchase. Then he wants nomination also. What he wants? What is guarantee warranty now? When India is stopping crude oil purchase from Russia, still he is a kind of making a rhetoric that he mediated ceasefire. If India nominate him for Nobel Peace Award, agreeing to whatever he is saying, then will he do go for trade deal with India? Now we have seen the Asia Pacific Economic Summit that happened some time back. He had discussion only with the Chinese president and he left. Rather than attending 21 country, he left. If we see the G7 summit that happened in Canada, there also prior to attending the summit, he left. Means he do not give focus to anyone. America is a very powerful country. Only thing he showed his seriousness toward the Mr. Xi Jinping. Now there was a scheduled meeting with Vladimir Putin that is also cancelled. This proves that America is very high country, very high country, and it gives focus to only those countries which are powerful, and it feels that it's worth giving time to it. And looks like Donald Trump is not serious about India. This is what anyone can think of. Is Indian government is serious about India? Certainly not. Why certain? See the Nimisha Priya case, sister Nimisha Priya case. Indian government has to do nothing with Nimisha. News were surfacing that representative of Indian government would go there and they will meet Nimisha Priya in the jail, but nothing, no news is coming out. Then all of a sudden news will come out that execution date is now scheduled again. And then Sri Abu Bakr, he will come into the picture. Unnecessary anything. But when you don't have any importance for your civilian, then what other will give importance to you? If you don't give importance to your civilian, then how country like United States will give importance to you? See that China, this country, how much they give importance to their citizen. If their citizen is getting caught somewhere, Donald Trump had no courage to deport Chinese. There is no Chinese in America without any visa and passport. The news is coming around 400 Chinese are staying in America illegally, but no deportation to them, no deportation to Russian, only Indian. When you are weak from your own, you don't have anything to do with your civilian, and that to a nurse. She's not a criminal or terrorist or something like that. Neither you go there, nor you meet her, no focus on you. Just watch it. These people, if you fight for her and you bring her to your country, everyone will feel that India is a powerful country. If they give focus, they give weightage to their citizen to this extent, then Donald Trump would talk to you. Now keep waiting. Now first you stop buying the Russian crude oil, then nominate for the Nobel Peace Award, then they will again, then this, then this, then this, then this. Keep doing it. Learn from China how they have given importance to their civilian. Chinese Nobel Peace Award to everything. Chinese president, he died for the Chinese people. And that's why Chinese people feel so much secure in their country that day and night they think about inventing something. Day and night they think about bringing their country up. That is deeply lacking in India. Deeply. There is no push to Indian people to invent anything. Nothing is there. Anyway, we are waiting and watching. So there are steps now that Donald Trump wants from India. Number one, stop buying crude oil from the Russia. That is tick mark. Number two, nominate me for Nobel Peace Award. I believe India would do that also. What it can do, then I don't know what will next come in the list, in the checklist, what India has to do so that Indian Prime Minister would be invited for the trade deal. Let's see